The world feels vast, wrapped in mystery on all sides. But there is a place at the very edge of it where that mystery stops feeling distant and starts feeling real. It's called Cape Horn, at the southernmost tip of South America, where land finally surrenders to the endless ocean. Here, the horizon blurs. Sea and sky melt into one. There are no people, no familiar sounds, only wind and water, speaking a language that feels ancient and unforgiving. Cape Horn is where the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans meet, but this is no gentle meeting. It's a collision, a daily clash between two giants. Waves rise here like walls, 30 to 40 feet high, crashing with a force that has swallowed hundreds of ships. Names forgotten, stories erased, reduced to faint marks in navigation records. Old sailors once wrote in their journals, "To pass Cape Horn is to look death in the eye." Before crossing, they would write letters to their mothers, their wives, their God, because they knew there was no guarantee of coming back. During certain months, violent storms sweep through the region. Locals call the wind the breath because it feels like something is pulling the life straight out of your chest. Compasses fail, GPS signals vanish, and the wind howls like a whisper. You didn't come here. You were brought here. There is only one settlement, a small lighthouse. Inside lives a keeper and his family. Every night, they light the beacon. Why? Because somewhere out there, in the dark ocean, there might be a ship, unsure if it will survive. And that tiny light isn't just light, it's hope, at the edge of the world. But Cape Horn holds stranger secrets. Sailors have claimed that on calm nights, a faint blue glow appears in the sky. Some say it's the aurora australis. Others believe it's something else, a signal from somewhere unknown. One scientist once wrote, "I saw a light that didn't just enter the eyes, it entered the mind. It didn't feel like it belonged to Earth." The region is said to have unusual magnetic distortions, places where Earth's magnetic lines seem to collapse. Satellites have picked up unexplained signals here. Some researchers even suggest there may be a kind of geographical tear, a place where space itself behaves differently. Local tribes have their own belief. Cape Horn is a gateway, a resting place for souls that sometimes return as storms. And perhaps the most unsettling truth is this: thinking we understand it is the real danger, because nature here shows its most unknowable face. Beneath the waters near Cape Horn, strange shadows have been detected on radar, objects that appear but don't exist. Sailors call it the Shadow Island, an island that emerges from the fog and disappears just as quickly. Some ships that tried to approach it reported something even stranger. Their vessels turned away on their own, as if something refused to let them get closer. In 1897, a British ship, the SS Demeter, entered these waters. Its final radio message was chilling. "We see light, but no land." Then, silence. The ship was never found. Even more unsettling, in 2004, satellite images captured what looked like a similar ship in the same region. Some believe time doesn't move normally here. Deep beneath the surface, scientists have recorded a mysterious sound at exactly 122 hertz. It doesn't resemble any known animal or natural source. It sounds mechanical, or something else entirely. There's also a narrow cave along the rocky shore, visible only for a brief moment during low tide. Fishermen warn, if you enter and fail to come out in time, your body may return, but your mind won't. Inside the cave walls are markings, not ancient, not modern, not any known language. They look like a map, but no one knows where it leads. At night, a strange blue line sometimes stretches across the sky, not an aurora, not weather. Scientists call it an untracked sky path. Locals call it the path of souls. Every boundary in the world feels solid until you reach a place like this. Because at Cape Horn, boundaries don't hold. They crack. And through those cracks,
something else seeps in. There is a place nearby known as La Boca del Silencio, the mouth of silence. Stand there, and you'll hear nothing. No waves, no wind, no birds, just silence. But within that silence, you'll feel it. Something watching you. One night, a scientist using a thermal camera recorded a heat signature. It wasn't human, but it wasn't nothing either. It appeared behind a ridge, as if it was observing him. A minute later, the camera shut down. Batteries still full. The scientist later said, "I didn't see anything, but I knew something saw me." In another area, radar systems show time delays, ships appearing minutes before